Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I am called to return and come to speak about spirituality, the spiritual ascension path. And tomorrow we have this great portal, the 1212. There's a lot of energies that's focalized that will assist us, for it is a slow progress. For I'm talking about this great shift for a very long time, but it's been going on for a very long time. And the universe will get its way, will let go of all that is unwanted eventually. For this great portal will assist. I know I have to make a certain leap of faith. I'm having a hard time. Hopefully, will. For what's very important is to change the story that we tell ourselves. It is extremely important. We're moving from a black and white experience, a movie in black and white, that is actually being obstructed by all kinds of negative energies. So we can't even see the movie. But all of a sudden, all those shades of gray are going to turn into color. We're going to move from a drama, linear, monochromatic drama in our life to turn into an adventure comedy, a multi-dimensional experience. So it is good to always be planning, to be ready for many things, to continue to enrich, to cultivate yourself, to prepare yourself for whatever you've been asking for, whatever you know your mission is, but yet to be flexible, because it's all about divine timing. So patience is quite essential. Maybe sometimes you feel like all you have to do is stand still to do meditation. It's like Dorothy, I think it was Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. This girl, she finds herself in this nightmare reality, but the only thing she had to do is to click her heel twice, and she was back home in Kansas. So all that you have to do is to let go of old things, and the natural order of the divine returns. We have this potential of becoming superhuman, to become multi-dimensional beings, but we have to believe it before we see it. We cannot see it. Those kind of things, we will not see it until we have developed some kind of beliefs within ourselves about this higher consciousness. It's all about this internal transformation, and for that the feeling state is very important. I'm going to pull a few cards and discuss a few more ideas. Sing a song at the end. Very soon I'm going to surround myself, as soon as I'm able to, with musical instruments. We'll see what comes out of it, and I'll do a reading at the end. The observer of the day is a deep knowledge. It's really about deep knowledge, this deep knowledge that you're receiving from your higher self. For the ego is all about the physicality, the manifested reality. It's all about money, power, influence, realization, manifestation. But the inner self is so much more, is very different. It's in opposition. It's about the invisible world. But what we take with us at the end of this life is what happened within our consciousness, is the expansion of our consciousness within. That is really essential, more important than the material. Although in the world, material is very important, and we do want to have a balanced life that is fulfilling and joyful and creative. And we're moving towards a great new cycle of creativity. Spirit confirmed that to me yesterday. For it is about the unification with the divine consciousness. That's the purpose of all souls. As soon as they left, they explore the darkness at first, then they pay the karma, the wheel of karma, and then we have to return to everything is about returning to the one, to the source, eventually, sooner or later. For all the chaos is created to bring about balance, but there will be accountability in the law. The law, human beings do not know the law of God, but the karma is accelerated, is compressed, and so there's going to be a great deal of accountability. But the balance, if God allows the celestial rebellion and so on the lower celestial planes, is because it knows that it participates in the expansion of consciousness of the universe. So it's like, although we all have to go through a lot of difficulties because we come from in a world that is quarantined, but it will give us advantage on the eternal career. Our eternal career is more important, is as important as our earthly career. It's not more important, because our earthly career is really what we came down here to do, to participate in the evolution of the collective global consciousness. But our eternal career is magnificent. We are eternal beings. We just choose a form for a time, and we choose to come and interact. We have to understand that even the dark souls, those who are doing bad things in their past life, they used to work for the light, some of them. And so the light is awakening within all beings. And so we have to not have judgment, to see the divinity in all people. There's a lot of what we call dark souls, as people that get lost. Well, some that are very dark, but a lot of them are not so dark, but they just got lost in the illusions of power. And for there's only one power, it is God, and they will soon understand that. And so because the knowledge is one thing, but then experience is really what makes experience in physicality is very what how we learn, huh? We have to conceptualize, we create concept within our mind, we apply it, and then we see how it works, how it is, how it plays out. But in order to find our higher self, to find this connection to the spirit, we need to seek it out. For it's not about I want it, I want it, I want it. We have to let go in a bit to be receptive mode, but to have the intentions and the curiosity to discover that and to be more integrated. And until this new frequency, this new consciousness, eventually we will start to receive it, we accept, we invite God within our life, and that brings about the possibility for our spirit, celestial guides to interact with us and to be of assistance. And it's all about, until it becomes the new normal, huh? And for physical progress depends on our ability to cooperate with the higher self. For before, it was the work of the ego and the individual will, but now we're moving into a new level of realization. For the past decades, have been a very slow awakening, but now with everything, we're getting closer to a very powerful event that will affect everybody. We don't know when, we don't know how, we don't know what, but we just got to be ready and to be within ourselves, to be connected within. If we are connected with our heart, then we'll be guided through the process, and we will experience. It won't have to affect us in a negative way. We want to live a life of joy and positive expectation as much as possible, and claim our divine identity, our God consciousness. We need to integrate the values and the attributes of each of the 7 God rays, or 12 God rays, to become our God self. But that is something that is happening naturally once we are humble and we return to source in our consciousness for the information, or to our guides, or to the company of heaven. And knowing you are whole already, you are the whole of of God. God is, we all created in the image of God. So this is a very strange concept to integrate when we're a mortal physical body. But for it is our soul that's created in the image of God, which is an eternal, divine, perfect being that is engaged in a process of evolution through many timelines and many planets and many forms. But our responsibility is here and now. So it's like we'll get the tools. We're gonna get the tools to recreate this paradise on earth, and so it's important to trust that, but trust only those things that you can validate in your heart. It is important to let go of all fear, separation, dogmas, judgments, and yet to learn to say, when you have to say no, you have to learn to say no to what you have to say no, and learn to say yes when you say yes to life, but learn to say no, because in the life there is within the whole reality of God on this planet, there is all the pure and the impure that are always in confrontation, the high and the low, the dark and the light, the good and the evil. Everything is always about developing moral consciousness and personality, the true character of the divine personality, rather than but the limitation of the ego is fully accepted and integrated within the God process and consciousness. So we have to let go upon the judgment upon ourselves in order to accept our imperfection as part of the perfection that is the whole. And slowly but surely we progress. It's all about the expansion of consciousness is the purpose of the universe. Everything was created for the expansion of consciousness. When God creates the universe, God could have existed for eternally in the central universe and paradise without creating the cosmos. But it was a grand adventure that was started long ago, which is still at the beginning, in the early stage of this monumental experience, the master universe. It's going to be so grandiose. We have no clue. But from now, we're living with time and space, the supreme, the grand universe, the mastery of time and space. We have to integrate, to transcend time and space, to become, to reintegrate the values of of truth, beauty and goodness, the supremacy and experience, because knowing those things and applying it is another deal. So we have to be kind with ourselves and kind with others. The challenge is to serve without creating too many separation, to have the compassion, because we cannot expect other people to be on our level of consciousness. So we have to concord to their level of consciousness to see what they need in order to make the next step. A small step is plenty. We don't have to envision that all those things happen when they happen. But for it's all, the focus is on balancing our energy. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. And I hope you find this sense of peace. Once you know you are whole, you are the wholeness of God, that should bring you a sense of peace. It's all a matter of aligning with your higher self. It's a settled process. Tomorrow is a very important day, very powerful time. And I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your donations. I'm going to pull a few cards. I do private readings if you want tarot readings to answer specific questions. And something more personal, you can send me an email. I'm going to finish with a song and do a little reading, a general reading. It's a song everything has changed for a long time. I received songs that they wanted me to sing, but now it's like I'm completely different dimension in my dreams. It's like it's completely different. It's like something that went through my mind is that I opened my first gallery in Santa Monica, California, in Los Angeles, in 1984, and it was the Olympic Games at that time in Los Angeles. The Olympic Game, everybody left town, so there was no bonus in terms of out buyers, but everybody left town. They were like, oh, it's going to be too many people in LA for like those 2 months. But and so I'm hoping to open my gallery in Paris in the time of the 2024 Olympics. Not that it has nothing to do. The people that will come to see the sport, well, I'm not so much instrumental in no, I'm so much implicated in the arts, but it would be a nice coincidence. I'm really shooting for that. Let's see what if God willing. I'm going to finish with this song. It's a song. So in my dreams, I'm going through in very, very strange educational process. Yesterday, I was like investigating the ins and outs of all the financial and money and banking system in Switzerland. It's very strange, but it was quite interesting. I should have taken some notes actually, but that's okay. For we have a double life. When we sleep, we leave all our critical minds, all the physical world behind, and we have this, and eventually we're going to become more and more conscious of our relationship to what's happening on the soul level. Well, I hope this was interesting for you. I hope you continue to take care of yourself and to be good to yourself, to continue to improve upon yourself, and to allow the highest path of destiny to unfold sooner rather than later. Well, I finish with this song. It's called "The Man Who Sold the World." We passed upon the stairs, we spoke of what and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone, a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Don 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 don. I laughed and shake his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foam and land. For years and years I roamed. I gaze a gazeless stare. We walked a million hills. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Dum 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 dum. I'm eager to have musical instrument and musicians around me and other artists and scientists. Well, there's quite a lot of projects that are unfolding. I already pulled some cards with this one. So let's see what I'm going to see for the end of the year. Hopefully, it's going to be very eventful in a positive way. The observer of the day is the dichotomy. It's like being pulled in two different directions. So it's okay. Sometimes you don't know. There's like a part of you that wants to go away and another part of you that wants to go that way. So you have to work through the compromise process. And for that, you have to. It's good to face the sorrow, to face the bitter part of life, because it's not to hang on to it, but to feel it, to know that there's a part of you that is that feels a certain woundedness, and so by feeling it, we're able to release it, and for that, it's associated with the fact that there is unfulfilled desires as well. But the desires will be fulfilled. For now, you meant to ask to be present in the presence, because to be present, he's doing this trapeze act, but if he doesn't have a net, so you really want to do it well. So just be focused, be present, and live life moment by moment. This is really what those months is teaching us, to be in the moment more and more. What around this situation, there is wealth, there is abundance, there is we are the world. It's like the inner manifestation of wealth on the external plane. What we see before us that will unfold, that's quite nice actually. It's the awareness, it's the inner self that's emerging. It's also the chariot, the doors to the world, the public recognition, entering into the stage of the earth, and moving forward, progressing, and to always about progress and motion forward. Never look backwards. So it's okay to look backwards, but never go backwards. Always move forward. The distant past is the fulfillment. We have already accomplished what we needed to accomplish, yet life is always pushing us. But it's called laziness here. And right now we are really at the point where we have overcome all unnecessary fear. So we are free with this, the fool. What is coming in the near future is the outsiders. It means we're still looking in, and we still have to be patient. We're waiting for the door to open when actually the canvas is unlocked. We can enter at any time. Our strength within the situation is the power of the sun, the highest, the power of God, the power of love, the power of family, the power of community, the power of creativity, the power of joy, the power of creative shared expression. It is innocence. It is the power of the sun. It is the sun. It is the most powerful card in the deck. And here, the innocence, the freedom from fear, makes it very powerful. It's a gentle. It's applied in a way that's gentle. What comes to us from the environment is the projections. There's all kinds of projections, but the projections are never the reality, for it's all about divine timing and divine will. So it's like what happens is always it's okay to project. It's okay to, but not. Well, those are projections that's coming to us from the outside world. So let's see what they turn out to be. It's very much about letting go. There is a need to let go of karmic relationship, to move into our tribes. For we were incarnated as soul tribes, with a certain member of our soul tribe that can be family or close friends that are already part of our consciousness or group, but there are many other parts of our tribes, our spirit tribe, that we do not know. We're separated, we were spread out around the world, and now there's this reunification. But we need to let go of all toxic relationships and karmic relationship in a gentle way. At which point, so it's like this letting go, and the new vision is the hangman, and at which point there is what our surrounder will come, will be going with the flow. It's going to be love. It's the Ace of Cup. On our inner emotion, we have abundance. It's good to continue to cultivate this sense of abundance. It's going to be very. It's going to take a period of adjustment to move into the state of abundance. For we've been. We've become here to learn and limitation and lack, but now we want to live an unlimited life and to have abundance, and the outcome will be flowering. So it's really about the cause and the effect. Beyond cause and effect, there is love. Love is not is the prime cause. So it's like and find this love within yourself. To recognize yourself as this flowering lotus. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you later.